You can repent from that. You know, it's crazy as it sounds. These wicked ass niggas, they can repent, but will they? No, they're not gonna repent. They're gonna be because they, you know, it's just not in them. That's the Most High. What does it say in Isaiah 6:9? Open their eyes and open their ears so they be healed, convert and be healed. That's the only way.
That's what makes this word that's being preached so valuable, because it's limited. It's something that's not gonna be around for long. The scripture says, "Seek the Lord while He may be found," which means it's gonna be a time when He's not gonna be found. I got a quick precept, Revelation 22:11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. He which is filthy, let him be filthy still.
Hey.
He that is righteous, let him be righteous still.
Yeah, that's the point we at right now. With you know, niggas, even family. This is the truth. You don't understand the truth. You don't want to get with the truth. You don't want to try to understand. Hey, let you niggas be filthy. You know, hey, you know where we at. All right. People in Vegas, y'all know where we at. Y'all know where the prophet's at in your, you know, different cities around really the world. You know where to find this truth at. You know how to go on YouTube and search certain things. So when shit happens, we ain't gonna feel bad for it. We said it says if they want to be unjust, let them be unjust. They want to be filthy, let these niggas be filthy.
Hey, a nigga do some research on how to get a woman. Nigga do some research on you know where the ops is hiding out at and when to pull up on them. But you don't do no research on where to get this word. You know how to depart from. Bro, that's why, you know, what the brother was going into, what Ezra was told. Hey, don't inquire how the ungodly gonna be punished. You know, hey, understand thou for thyself and seek out the glory for such as be like thee, man. Just focus on the productive, man.
Seek out your own salvation with fear.
I was going through the settings to see why.
You ain't gonna be able to hold nobody's hand walking that straight and narrow path. Fuck Jake right now, man. We only concerned with the elect. All right, these niggas, they're so contradictory. When Esau shoots you down, you crying for justice. Yeah. When a nigga shoot another nigga down, don't snitch.
Yeah.
No snitching.
They know who did it.
You niggas are conflicted, man. It's an insanity that is developed amongst our people.
Hey, you Latino niggas too. Yeah. You Mexican niggas, you Puerto Rican, because there's a lot of death that goes amongst the Northern Kingdom too. We
Salvadorian niggas.
Yeah.
Indigenous niggas.
Yep, you indigenous niggas. All you know, when we say niggas, you automatically think Judah. Nah, all 12 tribes, you niggas, man.
The music that's sold to the Northern Kingdom, bro, it's just as bad. It's all adultery. It's talking about killing, taking other men's wives, you know, and getting the bag. It's all bad. No other group of people in this world consumes the garbage that our people consume. No other people, man.
Right. You don't see no. Yeah, you don't see the.
Nobody ain't gonna be bumping shit about murdering his brother.
Nope.
And the fact that Jake can't get
Go ahead.
The fact that Jake can't get right, the Most High can't use him. What did Yahweh Shah do to that tree that didn't bear no fruit? He cursed it. So these trees represent people, man. And Jake is just they so filthy they can't be cleansed. They passed that point of purification. Right. So they have to be reset. They have to come back.
Perfect.
It tells that in Isaiah the 4th chapter. It talks about by the spirit of burning, about how the daughters of Zion is going to be purified. We're going to go through the baptism fire, which is through the spirit. Jake is going to go through that nuclear fire.
Zechariah fire.
That's what's going to purify you. That Zechariah 14 and 12 fire, man. Second Peter 3rd chapter fire. You gonna melt. The Lord's gonna melt all that filth, all the degeneracy, all that shit is gonna melt, man.
Good. Hey, what does the scripture say? I will melt you.
Ezekiel, I will leave you there and melt you.
Melt you. The Lord's gonna melt you niggas, man.
It's also in Isaiah the 1st chapter. He called you dross. You know, what is dross? It's pretty much like trash, like scraps, debris. You get rid of it and you destroy it.
It's the impurities.
In other words,
yeah.
The impurities.
Kindling is like how you start a fire, like a little easy catch fire catch.
That's why it says that the Lord chastens us, you know, but He punishes our enemies 1,000 times more, man. And if you you might be a Jake, but if you're not with this, you're an enemy.
That's it.
You're gonna take part in that judgment. All right, that shit gonna. Hey, it says the day coming that shall burn like as an oven, man. You're gonna be cooked. All right, slowly cooked.
Yep.
You know, to a crisp, man. They gonna melt, like we were saying, and that's just the icing on the cake. You gotta go through the Jacob's trouble first.
Yeah.
You might survive the famine, but you're gonna be skin and bones to catch a missile.
Yeah.
It says in 2 Ezra, it says, what it say, for some shelter, it's 22, it's like 15, 22, something like that. It goes, for many will be destroyed by the famine, but those that escape the famine shall the sword destroy.
Yep.
Like, there's so many levels. That's talking about Final Destination.
No,
You escape one and there's another way. Like, it's gonna get you if it's meant for you.
It's levels of plagues, you know. Go ahead, read that, bro.
Isaiah 30, I'll start at verse 8. It says, now go, write it before them in the table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever.
We're in that time. We're in the latter days.
It says that this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of Yahweh.
They don't want to hear the law. They don't want to hear the prophecies. They don't want to hear the word. They don't want to be reproved. You can't tell the nigga shit. You know, especially a so-called educated nigga, Anton. What's the nigga name? Anton Daniels or Charleston White type nigga. You can't tell them nothing. And it's niggas that follow them. Yep. So that's the rebellious nature of Jake right now.
Yeah, that Malachi 3 and 14 spirit, man. Oh, you have said it is vain to serve the Most High. You know, what profit is it that we have walked mournfully before the Lord of hosts? Oh, man, I don't want to be woke and broke. I don't want, hey, the Most High ain't putting no money in my pocket. That's the spirit that most of these niggas is in, man. Continuing on, it says,
and then you got them Job's wife type of nigga women in dubs on TikTok just blaspheming, talking real crazy about the Most High.
Yep.
You know, telling you, why do you still believe in such a God? This is what he did. Like, why would you serve a God that do this to your people and this and that? So they speak reproachfully against the Most High, and it's like the Lord is allowing that.
Yep.
For what we're talking about, because when that judgment comes, it ain't gonna be no mistake. You know, like you didn't know that. You know, you knew.
Hey.
You knew. Your own accuser, your own sins gonna be your own accusers in that day.
Yeah. Hey, when we go into Matthew 12 and 36, it says, "By thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned."
Yeah,
Man.
the hardest nigga when judgment hit, when he get shot or some shit, bleeding out on the fucking concrete, and they gonna say, "Oh God, help me."
Yeah.
Yep.
You know?
I don't want to die.
Yeah. Help me. That's a default mechanism when the judgment comes for these Israelites. You know, oh God, help me. Why? You know? Well, this was the answer was before it happened. Right. So you had a chance to escape. I got it.
Yep.
back in Isaiah 30 and verse 10, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
Our people want to hear that it's going to be all right, that, Kamala Harris going to get in there and fix everything. Trump going to get in there, Trump for niggas going to get in there and, put money in our pockets. You know, they got all these aspirations about continue to live it up, or so-called live it up in Babylon, and chase the bag, and, live their own life, and, build a relationship with God, and all this bullshit, man. None of that shit is going to come to fruition. None of your dreams or aspirations, all right, your careers, you want to be an entrepreneur, all that stuff is going to fail. This is the only thing that will not fail. This is the only thing. This is what you say. This is plan A. No, this is not plan A. Yeah.
Plan B is to make plan A work.
Right. This is the only plan we got. We ain't got no backup plan. All right. Jake is, Jake is just fucked up, man. And we're getting to the point where, like you said, the Most High, the wickedness is so high that the only remedy is death. The only remedy is death by pain. You know, hard reset. But up when you get to that, before we get to that death, you niggas gonna go through a lot of hell, and it's gonna be deserved. Hey, you know.
Man. Yeah. Kamala gets in there. You know how many Edomites that had all kind of secret little huddles about what they're gonna try to do if Trump don't get in there?
Oh yeah.
You better believe you niggas are being brought up in those conversations.
Hey, they already blamed the so-called Negro, man.
Yeah.
You know, you're not going out in droves voting for Kamala. You're to blame, man.
That nigga Spike Lee got on something. I think I seen that nigga trying to tell Jake to go out there and vote on some, on some Obama type shit.
Yep.
You know. And if she don't get in, they gonna. If she do get in, they gonna blame Jake. If she don't get in, they gonna blame Jake.
What about the electoral college? Because the majority of our people in dense Democratic states, so it don't even fucking matter, man. It's gonna be Democratic, it's gonna be blue either way. California, Illinois, New York. That's what the majority Jake is in. Yeah. But these red states, Trump got that shit, man. Yeah. So why blame the so-called black man?
You know they gonna blame him.
Did they blame immigrants for voting?
Oh.
How the fuck does that work? An immigrant can't fucking vote.
They can.
Where?
They allowed them to vote. Yeah, because they said, oh, you need an ID? No, you don't need no ID.
Hey, the setup is real.
Yeah, they let them vote, bro.
Because you got that going on in the midst of you got these voter registration fraud scandals going on. People destroying mail-in ballots. So they're doing this just to run that narrative so that when it finally whichever happens, they already got the narrative.
The reaction is ready.
The setup is in. The fix is in.
I got a precept.
Yep.
Revelation 12:10, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation, and the strength and the kingdom of our power, and the power of his anointed, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. You got it, Paul. Accuser of our brethren.
Oh yeah, accuser of our brethren. Yeah, so that's this devil, Esau, your enemy, is always done. That's his play. Blame Jake. They not doing this, or they're doing this. They did that during the 19. They not getting it. Yeah. We need to get. At first they said we need to get the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. They need to get it first because they've been neglected in this society for so long. And then when Jake wasn't getting it, well, it's not going away. We still shut down because these people aren't getting it. They've always blamed you niggas for something.
Negro.
Right? Yeah. When Rome was burning down, they blamed Jake.
Yeah, they put Jake in position to fuck up. And then when you fucked up, they say shame on you.
Yeah. They say, remember, was it 80s? 80s, it was a drug problem, a gang, and who they blame it on? They blame it on Jake but they're the one that's supplying Jake with the drugs and the guns.
I always think of Furious Styles.
Oh yeah.
So how we bringing all the guns? How we have the most guns and drugs? We don't own any ships to bring this stuff in.
Yep.
You start thinking about it, it's like, damn, this motherfucker's diabolical.
Yeah.
But we get caught red-handed with all
the came out with the 3 strikes California law. Jim Crow Joe.
Yeah.
He created a system out of basically creating the drug epidemic and then waging war on drugs.
Yeah.
And made you niggas the face of the whole drug epidemic. So they would have locked you niggas up, throw the key.
Yeah, a whole generation of men.
Yeah. But during that time, what was going on? What was the rise of? Gangster rap. And gangster rap contribute to a lot of niggas getting them strikes, violent offenses, thrown in jail. And
meanwhile, that same industry, the music industry, they was funding these prisons.
Yeah, right.
Prison industrial.
So, and at the end of the day, who's behind that? Who enables that? Who got the right to stop it? If Esau put out a decree that said any rap music get, you know, is offense of 5 years in jail. Hey, niggas will stop rapping. Some niggas might not, but niggas will stop rapping. Niggas will, you know, or they just put out a decree like that. That you know,
Stop playing that shit.
to stop playing that shit. Radio, all of that.
Internet.
But Esau's the one that benefits of it. And then what do they blame it on? Blame it on Jake. Well, they make the music.
How is that not hate speech? Why they so big on hate speech and shit that offends people on the internet, right? But you can go on the internet and talk about murder and
Internet, on the radio,
robbery,
on Spotify, all that
and
shit.
selling drugs. You could do that.
But you can't talk about the small hats, right? Like,
You can't say that they own shit.
That's the line.
Can't tell positive shit about them. Can't bring them up at
That's
all.
the line.
That's beyond hate speech. It's terroristic talk. When Jake get on the song and they talk about lighting up the whole hood, that's terroristic threats.
But that's not.
And then they in a music video toting the artillery.
Bro.
They're showing their murder weapons on film.
Y'all remember what Leo Cohen
Oh yeah,
said
that
on the Breakfast Club.
He go, hey, ain't that what did Charlamagne tell him?
Extortion or something?
Nah, he said it. How did he say it? He said
Promote violence, you know.
He was like, wait,
My family
so you
got
like
to eat or
that?
some shit.
But before that, Charlamagne said that was so cold about it. He said, isn't that like culture vulture?
Yeah, he showed him that he was a hypocrite.
And he goes, well, my family got to eat. So no, then he said, then you profit off of it. You put that out there. Don't you have the power to change it? Well, that's what they want to rap about. So you don't have no control about that? He goes, well, you know, this is what they basically saying. This is what they like.
This is what sells.
This is what sells.
They got all the control.
He goes, yeah, then you put it out there to make money off of it. He goes, well, our family got to eat too. Like, damn, bro.
They speak wickedly concerning oppression, bro. You know?
Yeah. This brother dude got something.
Go ahead.
It's Becca 2:15. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth the bottle to him and maketh him drunken, also that thou mayest look on their nakedness.
Hey, so when they do this music, hey, every rapper is talking about they have either what's that, a reference track with the lyrics on it, and they got to rap the rhythm, or they write stuff with particular energy on it. Like they want you to put out a breakup song in R&B. They want you to put out
adultery
drill
song.
music, adultery song.
Yeah.
They got all these type of songs because they know they sell.
Yeah.
Even they make money.
And even the good songs, like, you know, I listen to a lot of oldies.
Yeah.
They wicked.
Yeah,
a lot
bro.
of them is talking about adultery.
Hell yeah.
And
All
Esau,
these love songs.
Teaching the man to be a servant.
Esau capitalized off that, has been capitalizing off of all of Jake's wickedness.
The R&B in the 90s,
You
bro.
know? And the niggas can't see that and still will fight for this man. You know? That they'll still, you know, come against us for this man that is just giving you nothing but
Devices to destroy yourself.
Man, took the words out of my mouth. Devices, tools to destroy yourself.
The whole time.
You know? And it ain't like Jake don't got talent. Jake has talent, no doubt. But Esau exploits that talent and puts it and has you
He uses it for a negative.
Right.
For
Imagine
evil.
if they,
Go ahead.
Words carry vibration. It's meant to act as a mood changer, if you will. It influences your mind, your feelings, your mood,
Your spirit.
your spirit, basically. That's why the scriptures say life and death are in the power of the tongue. You can speak things into existence, whether it's self-inflicted or whether it's towards others. And that's why these rappers been falling by the wayside, because they literally have a genre of music where you get to just make open threats. You get to snitch on yourself. You just say all manner of wickedness and wonder why all this energy is returning back to you.
Yeah.
How many insurance policies are being pulled out, cashed in because multiple rappers are getting put to death?
cashing out alone.
How many RICO cases keep succeeding because these niggas keep on snitching on themselves?
It ain't just that they snitching, they doing the damn dirt.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they
snitch.
but that's where the bravado comes in. They enjoy when the community, I hate to use that word, but basically when there are people they start to champion dudes with street cred, and they you know, they look a certain
real nigga.
It's a certain image that they perpetuate, and Jake, they flock to it.
Yeah, because if you remember the 90s, what was the bad, like, what was actually the late 90s? Because in the early 90s, it was really what it was, studio gangsters. A lot of niggas that never did no street shit, but then all of a sudden, they sound like the hardest nigga on the radio, but then all of a sudden now it's like, well, I don't want to be no studio gangster, I was real, such and such is real in the hood, and that became a street cred thing that the brother's going into.
Like, appreciate it. There's Job 4:8. It says, even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same.
Okay, they push that vibration out there, and they wondering why when they go to a certain city or they getting jacked or robbed, or they got to roll with 100 niggas for security. You know, that you do, like my brother said, you doing it to yourself. You push out in a certain vibration. If I say kill, 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 and that's, you know, that's constantly on my mind.
You invite that energy.
You invite that energy.
Hey, what's the rapper name? MC8.
Yeah.
The music to drive by. He said in an interview when he made that album that niggas was killing each other more. Yeah. He said drive-bys increased, man. Yeah. Right?
To that
album.
NBA Youngboy.
Yep.
He did an interview recently. He was saying, "Oh man, I just look back on all the music I made, and I just think like, damn, I'm responsible for so many lives. No shit."
But the thing about that is, him acknowledging that fact. Why don't you know what? I'm gonna take my music down. I'm gonna take all my shit down. He has no say so.
Yeah, he can't.
Stop making the same.
Right.
And you remember Snoop Dogg changed, and niggas hated him for that second album, that Dogfather album.
Yeah.
They hated that shit. They tried to change the message a little bit.
Yeah.
All his positive message albums that he tried to go with, they suck.
He sold out another way.
They wanted niggas to say others.
Yeah.
That
murder, bro.
shit.
What was that? I think also on Boys in the Hood, the scene where they was about to do the I think Cube was in the back seat.
No, that's Cuban Gooding Jr.
Yeah. So like they turned up the music because they was about to ride.
Yep.
Yeah, once you sell out to Esau and you try to fucking grow a conscience, you're either gonna be put in prison, or you're gonna be, or they're gonna kill you.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So once you sell your soul to Esau, man, that's it, man.
That's it.
You better ride the fucking shit out. You know. Don't try to grow no conscience. You know, because a lot of our people sold out to Esau. They try to, you know, say, oh, what I did was wrong, blah blah blah. Hey, you're done, man.
Yeah.
Esau control your whole livelihood, man.
Okay.
Your bank accounts, you know where your family live, you know. Nothing you can do.
Back in Isaiah 30 and 11, it says, "Get ye out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us."
Hey, that's the Holy One of Israel is Yahweh Shai, and we come in the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. But they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear this truth. If a nigga hear the truth, if you could be a rapper in this, or you got a reality show, or you could sign a publishing deal, or you know, some type of media deal, you know, because certain groups do that. And what does it attract? Niggas, right? But ain't no niggas, ain't nothing about the nigga culture, black culture, is gonna mix with the truth.
Right.
You know, and that's what really, how'd you say the word? Not just that what kind of turns Jake off about the truth.
Yep.
Because this ain't no black culture, this ain't no black power type movement. This is of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, of a higher power. This is of all of righteousness.
This is spiritual.
Right.
Jake don't understand the spiritual. That's what Paul was talking about. I was gonna say something that you made a statement with earlier. Imagine if Jake's talent, if they saying righteous things, how it would change our people. Just the same way it changes us for the worse. Imagine if they were singing the Psalms, even in the English. Imagine if we were singing the Psalms, how much the vibration would change in our people. You know? So the words do hold power in that way. But you were saying something
about Jake?
No,
when he was talking about the influence. They know this, man. That's part of their diligent search that they did. They know Israel, especially the men of Israel. You know, the women too, because shit, you can say nowadays.
Yeah, look at those women rappers now.
They have a lot of influence over these women nowadays. But Jake being the salt of the earth, Esau knows to turn that, you know, for degeneracy.
Meg Thee Stallion and Sexy Red and all of them, Look at this. If you start looking at when Cardi, who was before Cardi? Nicki? When you start looking when they really came on the scene, even back to Foxy Brown and Lil Kim, you look back as far as that, and you see the change. I know y'all seen that interview with MC Lyte. She was like, all of a sudden, the word bitch just thrown around there, and I was just like, damn, this is weird. Nobody was using that word when we first started rapping.
As far as females.
Yeah, as far as females or men wouldn't really. I mean, it was NWA used it, but the mid '80s, nobody really used it. Come to the early '90s, and it's thrown out there like it ain't nothing.
Right.
You know that song by Glorilla? I ain't got no nigga and the nigga ain't got me. You know she got that song from Aretha Franklin?
Yeah.
I did not know that, bro.
Yeah.
Like word for word. So
Yeah.
you know, this shit go deep, man.
Deep, yeah.
Yeah, we speaking about on the wicked, the left hand side, but the Lord got his prophets singing the righteous song.
Here you go.
We got, can you grab Revelation 14?
Here you go. Yep. At the top, right?
Yeah, read that.
Yep.
Break it down, Paul.
Cause it's important that we show the contrast. We ain't just gonna show y'all, cause niggas be like, well, what I'm supposed to do then? How I'm supposed to be
I'm
entertained?
gonna eat out here.
Hey, well, the Heavenly Father provides those things. First, what it say in Matthew 6? First seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and its righteousness, and all these things should be added unto you. Yep.
It's like it. One thing, and this is how you know that what we're singing is righteous, because the enemy is trying to counsel what we're singing.
Right.
Counsel culture. We gotta silence those prophets of doom.
Yep.
You know, what they're speaking is hate speech.
Both candidates have been talking about that.
Yeah.
I want to know how, because if Trump get in there, he gonna come from the prophets.
He gonna come for us, I think, directly.
Yeah.
Kamala trying to silence our speech.
Yeah, because
she probably will if she get in too.
She will.
Because they know. Because remember, the mayor of California? I mean, LA, Karen Bass.
Yeah.
Remember, she had made that statement about the Hebrew Israelites.
She actually tried to defend us.
Yeah.
Because they was trying to tie the Israelites into that that New Jersey kosher shooting.
Right.
You know. Yeah.
I think Trump was talking about it too, about the prophets.
Right. Prophets of doom.
Yeah, the prophets, yeah.
That's where that quote came from him.
Revelation 14 from the top. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 140 and 4,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads. And I heard a voice from heaven, as the voice of many waters, as the voice of a great thunder, and I heard the voice of harps harping with their harps. And they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders.
And here's the crazy part about that new song. It's peril in this song, man. It's a negative warning to this song, but it's for a good reason. It's to warn us to turn to the Father. Like, look at the terror and destruction that's to come, because the prophecy is part of that.
Right.
But it's also said before it goes down, so you have a chance to repent and change, convert and be healed.
Yep.
But they only hear the
doom,
the beginning of the part, the beginning of the song. The latter part of the song is salvation, deliverance. It says, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 140 and 4,000.
Right. The only ones that can learn that song is the elect. And when we're singing that new song out here on street corners throughout America, throughout Babylon, throughout the world, throughout the world, through the unicorn, the internet. This new song is available. It's available to you now. You know.
And that word "new" goes in the Greek word "kainos," means refresh.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's not nothing new. You know, but it's been refreshed. You know, coming in this age. You know, because it said was it Thessalonians? There should be a falling away first. You know, we fell away from our heritage. Now we getting that song back, man.
Right, and
We're singing it.
They say repetition is the mother of learning. So you every day you got to get some of these lyrics in you, man. Every day, you know, even if it's just a little bit, hey, it's better than nothing.
Right.
You know, so you got to learn the lyrics, you know, rehearse the song, okay, practice, you know, learn more, so you could so it could be in you.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. It got to be.
A quick answer to what you said. Even just showing you how that analogy works so beautifully, how you stated it. even when you just go into a word, what does that get you when, say, like musicians? It makes you use certain inflections and emphasis and accents on it to make it more
It's like
hit different, you know, like you truly believe. Like one thing about a rapper, if a nigga just kind of rap at the same monotone, it's like, okay. But when he had that passion behind it, that conviction behind it, it come off different.
Yeah, you feel it in yourself.
Yeah,
you can
feel his faith, his
you can feel his pain.
That's why Tupac was so loved.
Exactly.
He didn't really have, you know, top-notch lyrics or nothing like that, but he had passion behind what he was saying, which is why he was so influential. When you listen to a certain genre of music for so long, whatever it is, whether it's baby making music, some hip-hop shit, it begins to entice you to want to do what those lyrics are saying.
I really believe Luther Vandross was in love with women.
Bro.
I really believe that, the way he sang the song. Not knowing his real life, you know, but that was the point we're making, is the passion, and that goes with learning every day.
Yeah,
you get the deeper feeling, the deeper understanding. Tap it right into the turn.
It's about that. You can tell, like, if it's real to somebody by the way they deliver it.
Exactly.
They confident in it because they know they live it. You know,
Exactly.
That's what it's about.
That's why, like what the brother said is on point, man. You know, we gotta get this song in us every single day, man. What you gonna say, bro?
Because it's a difference between liking music and loving music, you know? A lot of people only listen to music and like, oh, it sounds good, but what about it makes it sound good? Then you start getting into music theory. They're using this type of instrument. Oh, they got this chorus, they're in this key, they're using this scale.
I didn't even catch that harmony in the background. I didn't realize the melody.
Exactly.
Just like music has the power to put demons on you, this song right here will drive demons out of you.
What was the account? David played the harp.
Kind.
One of y'all brothers can grab it.
Yeah, grab it.
This will put righteous demons on you. You know? For real. You know?
What a word demon means, intelligence.
Yeah. That was funny. I'm glad you broke that down, because it sounds bad, but
But really, you don't, instead of using demon, just say spirit. Because what comes with this word? What comes upon you to understand this word? The Holy Spirit.
Yeah, which are angels, you know. They come to take them demons off, the left hand angels off of you. You know, they want to get technical.
Yeah.
1 Samuel 16 and 23.
Yeah, bring it up.
This is 1 Samuel 16 and verse 23. And it came to pass when the evil spirit from Yahweh was upon Saul, that David took an harp and played with his hands, so Saul was refreshed and was well, and the evil spirit departed from him.
Yeah. And especially when you look at instruments, especially string instruments, I'll say, you know, they do have that lovingly sound. It's a specific vibration that comes from those string instruments, like the harps, the violins, the violas, the cellos, even the upright bass. You know, those are your string instruments. And also, when you take a look at, and E has even done research on it and stuff like that, when water freezes, when certain music is played, the structure of that water is completely different, right? Because the vibrations affect that body. So our body is made up of what, over 70% of water as well. So it affects your spirit as well, man.
Like all the nature itself, everything has trees.
Water is part of life.
Yeah.
One of those natural.
But nature itself has vibrations.
Yep.
Like I think it was a video. I don't know if you sent it to me or I sent it to you, where a guy put a some type of device on a.
Oh yeah, the mushroom.
On a mushroom.
Yeah, kind.
And another guy, he put a device on a tree.
Yep.
And it played a sound.
It makes music.
Makes music.
So
everything has a vibration.
Yep.
Like going back to Revelations 14, the new song has a vibration.
Yep.
And when we speak this new song, the vibration is going to do something within the elect to make them come in this truth, really quicken them, which means make alive, refresh, and they come into this truth. So that's why we're constantly pushing this new song, constantly, you know, putting up lessons, edifying, exhorting lessons, prophetic lessons. Like
going back to what this brother said about how our bodies is majority water. You ever seen those videos when they put water on a platform or a speaker or even sing, and they'll play it, and then you will see the different patterns. Yeah. The same way when you put music on in your car and you play it, you know, not only is it different hertz of music, but it's different bass. You know, like when they created the 808, that was for the destruction of our people. You know, because it causes your body to vibrate at a certain frequency, and it can either provoke you or it can keep you at ease. Going back to what we're reading right now in that 1 Samuel.
Okay.
Let me get this word real quick for refresh. It's rarach, and it says to be go to the word E. It says to breathe easily, to be relieved, to revive.
Yeah, hey, that's Israel. Israel needed to be revived. You know, resuscitated.
Yeah.
You know, the elect of Israel, while the 2/3 are those dry bones that remain dead, and you know, that's going to perish here in Babylon. Someone get you gonna say something, bro?
Yeah, I want to say I think that's why gospel music is so powerful. You know, because the best singers that come, you know, in the industry, they are gospel singers.
Yeah.
And they singing, they're singing to the Lord. You know.
Yeah.
Singing to the Lord, not Yahweh, but it's that zeal they have.
Yeah. You kind of can feel some singers you can see that the way they sing, how they have a gospel background.
Yeah.
You know.
They used to be killing it.
Yeah.
It ties.
Her secular songs though.
It ties into the emotions.
You
know.
Think about somebody like Mo 3. You know, he had a good voice. Yeah. Just imagine if he used his voice to sing the word of the Lord. You know, to sing spiritual music. Hey, he would have made some different influence.
He wouldn't have sold no money though. Yeah, none of these people would have made no money doing that.
I got also have a word here. It's called synesthesia. Right, synesthesia. It's a neurological condition that impacts an individual's senses. When one sense activates, a second sense activates at the same time. For some, certain sounds may cause the person to see a certain color. For others, some words may bring up a specific taste. It means to perceive together. It's simply a different way of experiencing the world of how the brain automatically works, that we can't control. So it's just something deeper within the vibration, basically saying, man. You know?
Frequencies and vibrations.
Exactly.
Someone get Matthew 11:16.
I think it was a violin or something like that. When certain music he would play, colors and stuff, you start seeing colors.
Yeah.
You got it. I'll wait till after.
Go ahead. You got that?
Yeah, read that. This is Matthew 11 and verse 16. It says, "But whereunto shall I liken this generation? It is like unto children sitting in the markets and calling upon their fellows, saying, We have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented." Lamented.
Yeah. So we're like it says, children in the marketplace. We have piped unto you, but Jake ain't moving. Jake is not moving to actions through fear of the Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We're telling you of the pestilence and famine, of great plagues, Esau coming down with great wrath, the MOTB. But Jake ain't moving. Jake is not moving to this new song. You know?
Right, and this song has it all.
Yeah.
It has it all.
Yeah.
You know?
It got good.
It
got bad in it.
It has a happy ending.
This song is meant to put you in hope, and fear. It's meant to
thriller, suspense.
Subject you to basically repentance, feeling of sorrow.
They call it moving. It's moving.
The movements.
Right.
Yeah, movements.
It's moving. It moves you. It changed my spirit. It moved.
Exactly.
Right. When you're feeling down, hey, there's videos for that. When you feel powerful, there's videos for that. For every mode that you're in, there's a subject for that emotion that you're feeling in that moment. You know, that's why this song just has it all, man. It covers everything. You know.
He got a precept to go with. Is there more there?
What's the next verse? You read this? That was the last verse, I think. It was 18th verse, next verse?
18th verse.
Yeah, that was the last verse.
Ezekiel 33 and 32. It says, "And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument. But they hear thy words, but they do them not."
Hey, they hear the truth, and some of Jake's even have the discernment to understand some things, but Jake don't want to repent. Jake don't want to get right. Jake don't want to call upon the name. Jake don't want to come out. That's the easiest thing to do is just come out, and Jake don't want to do that. Jake don't want to start. The easiest thing to do is just watch a video. Yeah. Niggas don't want to do that. They rather click on some type of you know, I don't know, it was a prank video or some shit.
Balloon popping show.
Well, right, yeah, balloon popping show. The easiest thing for Jake to do, and they don't want to do it. Okay, let me check out the video. All right, next step, damn, if the spirit moves me, let me go. I have a question about this. I have a question about this video or this video. Well, shit, let me go out here and ask a question in person. That's the process. Okay, damn, my question I got another question. Let me go out here. And then the spirit should move you to want to continue to come out and ask questions and be edified. But Jake don't want to start there. Jake, you know when Jake want to start? Knock, knock, knock. Hey, everyone in the house has to come with me.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Wait, I got to go talk to the prophet right now.
What should I do? Oh, my job says I have to get this MOTB in order to keep this job. Damn, I got to take the bus. I got to take the bus 10 miles or the train 10 miles to work. The only way to get through the thing is to take this thing. And I don't want to lose my job, even though my job hasn't implemented the MOTB yet. What should I do? They rounded up people down here. What should I do? Should I go down there? Jake is going to have all these questions with no remedy. Yeah, it's too late.
Like they say, you know, thou art unto them, like one that have a pleasant voice. That's like when Jake ride past, you know, they yell Shalom or they walk past, and y'all keep doing y'all thing. Right. I see y'all. Man, we ain't out here performing, so to speak, just for you to nod your head. We're supposed to we're supposed to get in on this.
Or Jake, they come out with some questions and get a little bit of understanding, and then in their mind, their spirit, oh, I can figure out the rest myself.
I got this.
I got this. Oh, okay.
Just remixes.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Oh, I know what that piece is. Okay. Daniel 7. Okay, I know what that means.
What they trying to say? You playing that wrong. You a little off on your.
What is it in
Bro, a nigga that can't read music, bro.
Yeah, I know what the 12 feathers are. You know, shit that they have. Jay can't even get the milk. But they acting like, oh, okay, well, let me go ask these guys. Okay, I know I can read the rest now. When Jacob trouble come, I'm gonna know what to do.
And the first part of singing the song is being with the choir.
Right.
You come sing the song, you gotta be there to be with the song.
Right. We'll keep reading that. You still have more, right?
There's more? You got some.
Back in Isaiah 33, and I'll read verse 32 again. It says, "And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that have a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument. But they hear thy words, but they do them not. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come.
It will come, and faithful and true.
Then shall they know that a prophet hath been among you."
Yeah, Con, this is 1 Corinthians 14. And I'm gonna start here at
So like it, man. See, the Lord's word have been made known, and the scriptures say his sound has went into all the earth. So you've heard him loud and clear through his prophets, his servants out on the street. The Lord made his word loud and clear to you people. So at this point, if you decide to act like you didn't hear what you heard, you're going to be held accountable. When the day of the Lord comes and he judges, there's no excuses that could be made.
Yeah.
Because you heard the Lord loud and clear. The Lord made sure the value was turned up.
Yeah.
And all throughout the four corners of the earth. You heard it in Africa. You heard it in Europe. You heard it in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
You heard it in every major city throughout Babylon.
Right.
You heard it down in Mexico.
You saw it. You saw the prophets.
Yeah.
And Jake ain't got no excuses. It's a Jake on some type of social media platform. And his brothers, not brothers per se, are on social media prophesying, but people upload certain clips of brothers online On World Star, on Instagram, on the YouTube Shorts, TikTok.
Yeah, that's how I woke up. World Star Hip Hop.
Yeah, hey, me too.
When Apostle Tahar was debating with that Marine, that's when I stopped. God, shit. I woke up right there.
Prophets are a big part of the internet algorithm, man. It's too many brothers making videos, or if those that's not making videos, they, like you said, they
sharing them.
Yeah, sharing them, posting them. It's too, and brothers have many different channels. So the algorithm of this word is so vast out there. Yeah, it's being suppressed, but that don't mean it's not getting to you.
Right.
I fell asleep and woke up to a video about how the YouTube algorithm works. I know YouTube gets some money off the videos. I know they're pissed we're not monetizing it. Because I mean, it would be money in this thing. The way the algorithm, we've changed the algorithm on YouTube to where they realize that they're really like, they talk about length of video and you know, and sharing and tweets and thumbs up and live streams, all of this, and how many video frequency that you put them up.
Notice how they got rid of YouTube messages.
Yeah.
You used to be able to get in contact with you know,
that's true.
The owners of that particular
page,
channel or page. You used to be able to send a message to them. They cut that off.
Next thing is the comments.
Yeah. The comments is a big difference.
They do that. Disable comments.
Yeah. They'll disable comments, or if you don't look on your thing, it'll say comment held for
review,
or some shit like that. Because somebody can say, "Oh, where you guys at? Where you located?" And if you don't ever get that comment, hey, you know, that person doesn't get down, find the truth. Possibly.
I got something. Romans 10:17 and 18. It says, "So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of Yahweh. But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily, their sound went into all the earth, and their words unto the ends of the world."
Without excuse.
Yeah, that was prophetic, because during that time, it was Apostle Paul was in the time of the Roman Empire. The ends of the world hadn't been reached yet. We're at the other side of the earth, but the truth is gone through the ends of the world. Someone get that in Matthew 24.
Right, and the internet is
another one too.
12.
The internet is it's like a highway, and there's channels. Well, what travels through channels?
14.
Water.
Exactly.
This water is flowing, man. It's a fountain right now. Streams, streaming, right? It's water, man.
Raging water.
In that verse it said, and their sound went into all the earth. We're talking about music, right?
Yeah.
So that means what? That vibration is going throughout the earth, and that's why you got certain select brothers and sisters that are waking up to the tune, because it's loud enough that they can even hear. Because they're online, they're on the internet, or you might have a few brothers that's woken up that went out there after they heard the sound, and they rose up and they learned the song and they went out there and started singing it, and you had and that's how the Lord is. The Lord is he's in full operation. The Lord can't, bro. Most High never, he never makes no mistakes. He there's nothing that he can't do.
I'm gonna ask you, brothers, what does the song have in common all throughout the world, in all different languages? What does the song have in common?
Vibration. Salvation. Say the same thing. I think I know.
You know what it is.
I know. In all languages.
Yeah, kind.
I got the scripture.
Hey, real quick, Bubba Bashar. I just looked up the word sound in Romans 10.
Yeah, I just looked it up I looked it up in the Edom.
Okay, Khan. In the Greek, the word for sound is tongos, and it says here, it says utterance, i.e. a musical note.
Yeah.
Vocal or instrumental. Musical sound, whether vocal or instrumental.
Yeah.
So their sound went unto the ends of the earth. That means what? That you have the elect that's singing that song, that tune, all around the four corners of the earth. You know?
That's powerful. All in unison.
Yeah. And this is the combat, the perverse music that's you know, just flourishing, you know, through the markets and polluting the minds of these people. We're counterbalancing that with the real song. Right. There's truth. That's why they said in Ecclesiastes it's better to hear the rebuke of the wise than to hear the song of fools.
Song of Fools. He putting out a song of fools. It's all based in studio gangsta ass vibes. The whole song is just different when this nigga sings.
This music is pretty much it circles back to death. If you're talking about killing niggas, that's death. If you're talking about being a hoe,
that's death.
That's still death.
Yeah. That being a hoe promotes adultery. What's the judgment for adultery? Death.
With the death.
You know?
Or abortion. Or death. Drug use.
Yep.
How many rappers died over drug overdoses? Rich Homie Quan. Gangsta Boo.
Was that one nigga Mac Miller?
Mac Miller.
Yep. Whitney Houston.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I think they said even DMX.
What's the one guy? Triple X?
No, he got shot.
No, Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD.
He was the other one. Juice WRLD.
But the answer to that question.
But all their music is putting a vibration of death out there. It's convincing you that getting into the death style and not lifestyle is what's more pleasurable.
To the flesh.
You know, what's more pleasurable to the flesh, which leads to what? To death.
Right.
Yeah. The wages of sin is death.
Yeah.
To be carnally minded,
It's
death.
death.
Yeah, going back to Shapar's question, what language is what language you can say, which is the pure language that the elect's gonna wake out of.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, but
What word?
Well, what's the most important words?
Yeah.
The name.
Name.
Yeah, the names.
The new song.
Names.
The new song begins and ends with the names.
I got it.
You know.
I got something.
I got words on that
That's
sound
what
too.
wakes you up.
Precept
I
come
saw
first.
the power of the name video, and I was already like pretty much. I like this. This is what I'm gonna move to this. When I saw the video of Dallas using that name on a demon and it was working, a nigga woman demon too, I was like, oh, this has gotta be it. This gotta be it. I've never seen a name that powerful.
I saw them brothers in the Bay get that demon off that woman, and she said, "Okay, I'm good now.
Yeah, same happened to the GMS Ancient Days Espanol camp.
Yeah.
You know?
Shit, same thing happened to these two brothers.
God.
Big old, you said call him
Philistine.
Brother back that dude up off with the name.
Yeah.
They fear that name, man.
Oh wait.
You got this, brother.
Yeah, go ahead. It's I grabbed that word sound in the online etymology. It says a sound. It says noise, what is heard, produced through the ear, and then when you go down, it says sound and adjectives meaning healthy or not diseased, right? Free from special defect or injury. Sound, safe, having the organs and faculties complete and in perfect action. Healthy, strong. And that's dealing with the sound and body, right? And health in the state. And then when you go down more, it says sound here. It says a narrow channel of water is called a sound, right? What you just brought out with, you know, the streams, right? It says swimming. It says sound verb, to be audible or to produce vibrations affecting the ear. It says to make a noise. Canopy over a pulpit to direct the voice towards the audience. That sound. And then when you go deeper into that, you got vowel and consonant. And it says consonant. It says to sound together in agreement, to form a sound, to present sound aloud. It says here, agreeing, corresponding, harmonious, sounding together in agreement, assimilated, form with together, right? Exactly. And then when you go into consonants, it says a pleasing combination of sounds or a harmony, directly from the Latin consonantia, meaning a harmony or an agreement.
Pleasing.
Yeah,
pleasing. This truth is pleasing unto the elect. You know, when we hear the prophecies of the kingdom, you know, what, you know, Yahweh Shai has in store for us. I have, in my father's house, there are many mansions. I won't drink until I drink with you anew in my kingdom. Those are pleasing and comforting unto us.
My servant shall eat,
Yep.
I shall eat. So all these agreements.
He that leadeth into captivity.
Yeah,
Shit, that's pleasing.
I was gonna tie this real quick. To whom shall we teach knowledge? To whom shall we make to understand doctrine? Those that are waiting for the milk and drunk from the breast. Those that kind of know that there's a tune that they're looking for. They know the sound when they hear it. My sheep hear my voice and they follow me. You notice is it when you hear it. So it touches you a certain way. You know, it's like vibration.
Man, that sounds like a symphony, bro. Like what it's saying, you know, when everything is on one accord and everybody's playing that right note, it just hit.
All the notes are hit. Yeah.
All the dots connect. It's perfect.
Because it got every
one band.
Because the problem with like religion is they'll have, okay, Christianity, I'm supposed to be a good person. There's no prophecy involved. What about the future? Then Egyptology or whatever, they got the past but got no real present or the future. Like you start looking at these different religions and they just missing notes all over. But this hits on every, it teaches you to be a better man today. It teaches you to be a better father, a better brother, a better person. It teaches you how to be a better husband. Yeah. You know, it teaches you how to be a better teacher, how to be a better follower. Like it hits on every level. It teaches you how to instruct your children. It teaches you how to run your house. I mean, I'm just starting there. It teaches you the responsibility. I mean, how many things that you can be into? That's one thing that teaches you all this array of things. Yeah. Teaches you to be on time, all types of shit, bro. Like this has everything in it, and it hits, and it's always a hope and a growing, and it never gets stale. Okay, I mastered that. Now let's move. No, when Jay say that, oh, I got that already. You ain't got this, bro.
No, it's layered.
Like Jay walking by.
Nigga smoking a Black and Mild or Swisher.
Walking by.
Talking about he got it.
Yeah.
I know what that is. I heard about that. Oh, I know what the mark of the beast is.
Nigga. Prideful. You don't know the important parts of this song.
Nigga dealing with all type of problems, internal, medical issues.
Health. It's got health in it.
Kidneys and livers all fucked up. But he got it all.
He got it
under control.
Don't look nothing like he's embodying the word within him. You know, because your body begins to reflect what you're putting in it.
Right.
You say you are what you eat. Well, you eating this word, you start to produce actions out of your body.
And people can see your transformation. You know, they don't know, but they know that you know some shit. You know, not some shit, but you know something. You know something that's heavy, very valuable. Yeah.
I got Isaiah 30 and 21. It says, "And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, This is the way, walk ye in it. When you turn to the right hand, and when you turn to the left." Just going to the brother reading the definition of that word sound. It's like when you hear a song that was it was mastered to perfection. Everything is on point. It's first of all, it stops you in your tracks. Then you gotta it promotes you or provokes you to hear more. You're like, I gotta hear more.
Like sometimes when over behind us in Container Park, they be hitting sometimes, and I look at the brother like, you hear that, and the brother like, okay, they jamming. They hit.
Get in the car. We all man stop and turn. The car bumping.
Right.
Something over there. Get in the car. You put it on.
Remember that time Alexander O'Neal?
Yeah, bro.
Over there.
Hey, bro, like you said, I'm gonna get some tacos, and the music was playing like this car music was playing like you can eat to this. You can eat to it. If they playing some fucking heavy metal shit, dark death metal, you don't want to eat food to that shit.
Even in the world, when I go to the club, if they was playing some of that house shit, or I can't go. I was like, nah, I'm good.
You get to the outside, you hear it going.
Me and this brother, we was watching some live jazz bands playing on YouTube, and you could look at the crowd and you could see these were like older mature crowds. They up there dancing and vibing. It's positive,
right?
But you go to a fucking club performance or a concert with just nothing but these demonic nigga rappers, and what happens? during the show or after the show. Fights breaking out, shootings out at the parking lot. Motherfuckers scattering like roaches and shit.
At that jazz event, if I were to bump into this brother, excuse me.
Right.
This is a whole different vibration.
At the nigga event, that's a nigga. At the nigga event, that's a nigga moment. Ready to happen.
Hey, reggae. Everybody fucking high on weed and shit. You don't want to fight.
Little dance halls.
Dance halls. But see, the thing about dance halls is it's a lot of adultery that take place. Because they dance sexy as hell, and then they hopping on any nigga that's get behind them. But she got a whole woman at home, or her woman, she got a whole man at home. It's like or her man may be there. You know, I just seen at the carnivals that seem all festive and everything, but them women got demons on them. They out there half dressed. They start dancing and popping, and you know, some man that's not their man is on them. So it's a whole different vibration. And the carnival, that's Jake, bro. You know?
I was gonna add Michael Jackson.
Like Wells?
Michael, how do you come with your moves for this
different vibration?
I'm a slave to the rhythm. Because the music, when he said, why do you grab your car so much? I'm a slave to the rhythm. Like, it's the music makes me do it. Like, it's the impulse that his body gets from the music. Because that's showing you that music do have them vibrations. You have more?
The brother said the song starts with the name. The name has that vibration. It says Isaiah 12:1. It says, and in that day thou shalt say, O Yahweh, I will praise thee. Thou though thou wast angry with me, thine anger is turned away, and thou comfortest me. Behold, the Most High power is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid. For the Lord Yahweh is my strength and my song. He also has become my salvation. Therefore, with joy shall you draw water out of the wells of salvation. And in that day shall you say, praise Yahweh, call upon his name, declare his doings among the people, make mention that his name is exalted. And that's another way we're singing. We're exalting the name of the Father. You know, if the Lord do something evil, he show his power. We're gonna give praises to his name. We're gonna tell you what name of the name of the God that's responsible.
Absolutely.
So that you will fear him. So part of the song is to make you fear him.
Yeah, they say ancient words, the God of the Hebrews.
Yeah.
Who they're talking about? Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua.
Guys, it's like
that's why his name is dreadful among the heathen. They got scared when they heard that name because they knew what was associated with that name. You know,
it's like it had me thinking of, like, you know, when a producer put his tag, you know, his tag name in the music. It's like we're always bringing up the tag. Hey, how Bashim Yahushua, man.
That's why the elite, they want to silence us. They're gonna have to shut it down because this, you know, they don't want to hear this. This song it troubles them.
And it starts with the name, because you got a lot of Israelite groups out there that teach Israel, but they don't teach the name, or they'll throw a splash a Christ in there every once in a while.
That's a whole different vibration,
right? And then Esau knows that. That's why Esau let them march in the middle. If we were marching in the middle of the street, not saying we're going to do that, coming in that name, oh yeah, somebody going to jail. They're going to put some legislation out there that Monday that says you can't you can't assemble something. But they get permits and shit to do these marches because they're coming in the name of JC or Most High and C Bless. I'll say it like that. You know? So go ahead, bro.
And that precept the brother just read, it said Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is my song. Meaning, you know, the Lord is always on his mind. The Lord is, you know, he's constantly meditating on this. You know, his mind is stayed on the Lord. Just like when you get a song stuck in your head, you may not even be necessarily listening to the song, but it's just in your head all the time. That's like into this. This is always in our head. We may not even be doing a lesson. We may not be watching no lessons, but we always thinking on the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You know, and acknowledging him in everything that we do.
Or just saying the name, bro.
We kind of obsessed. And something that the brother said last week, man, it really stuck with me was when was it Enoch that walked with the Enoch and Noah. I was thinking like, I want to be like them. I want to, you know, even though we're in this flesh, I want to be able to say I could, you know, walk with the Lord. And we know we working on ourselves every day, every second to try to get, you know, to, because we're filthy. But you know, you want to have that mind state that the brother said, like, you know, everything that you do is tied to this truth, tied to this word, tied to, you know, edifying the elect.
I'm gonna just say this is kind of personal, but I pretty much listen to instrumentals. I don't listen to a lot of lyrics, just so I can still keep my own thoughts.
Right.
So I don't have to be subject to someone else's thoughts. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, the music still has an energy of its own, but I can still put my own type of truth thoughts into that. If it's a real energetic beat, I can think about martial law. I could think about the missiles or something, you know. If it's real calm, I could be thinking about the books of Psalms and different, you know, it's just salvation and comfort. But I still can use it for my own energy, you know.
You gonna read that for you?
Yeah.
I got one.
You got one too?
Yeah, I think
this is Psalms 40, and I'll start at the top real quick in the NLT. It says, I waited patiently for the Lord to help me, and he turned to me and heard my cry. He lifted me up. He lifted me out of the pit of despair, out of the mud and the mire. He set my feet on solid ground and steadied me as I walked along. He has given me a new song to sing, a hymn to praise our God, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. So before we even came to this, we were in the mud, right?
Yep.
We were we were all engulfed in some form of wickedness, right? The Lord heard us. The Lord brought us into this, and he put a new song in our mouth, man. A new lyrics, all right? we're not anymore. We're not as these other people out here, okay? Pretty much, what's that scripture, singing the song of fools?
Yep.
You know? Now we're actually performing.
Think
okay?
about this. Just to add to what you said, imagine if you're going on, you can hear somebody in the store humming a certain tune and you know that song, or they singing a certain lyrics, you hear that song, the way it's said or whatever, you pick up on it.
That word hymn, I looked up in the Edom. Amen. Yeah, it says hymn. Yeah, bro, it's deep. It says hymn. It says meaning a song praising the Most High, a variant of the word how you say it? Hymenaeos, meaning a wedding song, right?
Hey.
Bro, and then it goes into the word hymen.
Yeah, virgins.
Bro, come on, man. You can't make this up, bro. It goes into the word hymen, which is what the woman's that when you enter a woman, what you break that hymen, that blood is put on that sheet, and it shows forth that what she belongs unto you, man. She was a virgin, right?
Break that hymen.
Yep. And it goes also. It says it says to sing, right? So it goes back.
All
right.
If I may, like
notes,
for example, some of those songs that David sung, that was a vibration.
Yeah.
When he was singing in triumph over his enemies.
Kind.
Yeah. When he said, "Let Moab be my wash pot," you know, over Edom will I cast my shoe.
Kind.
That was a song. That was he was singing.
Yep.
And he was singing basically a victory.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like when vocab and them, when they get offended at us teaching about how the Lord's gonna bring vengeance upon them using us, how we're gonna put them into captivity according to what the scriptures say, they're offended at what we're singing.
Okay.
this is a offensive song to them.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So of course he's gonna report that, oh, this is, you know, this is explicit content from these Hebrews. They're preaching hatred.
That's hate speech.
That's hate speech. You know, this is dangerous. They're gonna incite people. Well, what? Birth of a Nation, that the movie. When they got in that spirit,
Yeah.
when Nate, he played Nat Turner, when he was singing Psalms 149th chapter, where it says, "Let the saints be joyful and praise the Most High." Somebody get that. He was when he started to recite that, what vibration was being cast upon the slaves to rebel, to get in that revolting spirit.
They start cheering.
They start cheering.
Yeah.
Like spiritual Maxine Walker.
Yeah.
Remember she came against rap music.
Yeah.
It's too powerful, man. This man have to say
And if y'all remember when he was saying it, his it's like his tone started to like
Increase, kind.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it did.
He started reading it, and the more he started getting into the chapter, the louder he was getting.
Yeah.
And the louder he was getting, the more amped up.
the spirit was hitting him too.
It was like the spirit was activating in him.
Spirit of boldness.
You know, that's what songs will do.
Yeah.
Songs is meant to rile you up.
They ain't had a slave Bible. That's why when after they made
They
a
realized
slave
they
Bible
fucked
after
up.
that,
Teaching him the Bible, and they fucked up.
I got the spirit though.
Yeah.
Got a precept to back you up.
Because the word is supposed to inspire you.
Kind.
Matthew 22:9. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye find, bid to the marriage. And to bid to the marriage, we got to speak. We have to give them this new song. You know, we can't go out there silent and and not voice this truth.
What's that word, bid?
Bid. It's bid. Verse 9. Let me see.
I still get that in Psalms 149.
Bid, to call aloud, utter in a loud voice, to invite, to call, i.e. Yeah, it says to call, i.e. to name by name, to give a name, to be called, to bear a name or title.
Just like going back into what I read earlier about how the prophets are pretty much as a lovely song, as one that has a pleasant voice. This is not just something that sounds good. It's a purpose behind this song. This song is the invitation. It's meant to move you to do something. You gonna read that?
A lot of those songs were prophetic songs.
Okay.
They were prophesying as they were singing.
To execute, because when that whole
Like what he's about to read, that's prophetic. Because we're gonna do that in our kingdom. Psalms 149. And they get vocab, these Christians, they get offended. How are you getting offended at what's written? That's in the lyrics.
This whole chapter,
And these Christians ain't never heard these lyrics.
Right.
They got the book.
They never heard this part of the song.
Yeah, kind.
small piece.
I ain't never heard that version. What version is that?
And they ain't never heard it
That
sang.
King James version?
Listen, I never heard that version, but it's not talking about people.
Yeah.
It's not talking about them. You never heard this. How you know? It ain't talking about people. It ain't, listen, go ahead, bro.
Now that we've been out here, it's like, I know, brother, you ready. But it's like, since we've been out here, our apostles, their elders, since we came out here and brought that vibration out and going into all these different parts of the song, now it's causing others to go and study further into the song.
Yeah.
And now they're starting to discover, damn, like, yeah, we ain't never heard this before. Now we need to study and see what we need to do to change the song up so we can come back and tell them, yeah, y'all got the right song. That's what they're doing.
And this song leaves no holes to be sang another way.
Nah.
Oh, that's off tune.
Yep, that's all.
That's all.
You gotta change the lyrics somewhere else. You got it, bro.
Psalm 149, top. Praise ye the Lord, sing unto the Lord a new song, and his praise.
This was that same new song from Revelation 14.
And his praise in the congregation of the saints. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name.
He's singing about what the song should make you feel like and what you should be thinking as the song being sung.
Because
how it's gonna move.
Because it's gonna come to pass.
Yep.
Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel and harp. For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people. Verse 4. For Yahweh taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of Yahweh be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathens, and punishment upon the people, to bind their kings with chains, and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them judgment written.
This is why they coming at us, man.
Stressed.
This vocab, he doesn't like that song. It doesn't sound good to him. Imagine a diss record about you. That's gonna happen.
Yeah. Not like us, bro. You feel like Drake.
Yeah.
They feel like Drake was not like us.
Kendrick was predicting Drake's every move and shit in his previous diss records. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, we got the lyrics, and we're predicting every angle that this devil is gonna move. We're declaring, well, the Most High did it. Declared your end from the beginning. Cool. This is a timeless record right here.
Yeah.
This record is the classic example of timeless.
Can be played all.
They could be played at any time,
any event.
It could have been. It was played in the past, and it will be played in the future.
Yeah. And we're singing to it right now.
You know? And it's like every song that you end up liking, you're like, well, that sounds okay, but then you hear it at a certain moment, and it just hit different. This song hit different now.
This hit all the time.
But like right now, with the prophecy starting to come to pass and see them women and shit, and you can tell it's hitting different right now.
Yeah.
Hitting like a diss record.
This song exposes a lot of false prophets, false teachers, people who think they know the lyrics but they don't. People that try to change it, like it exposes a lot too. One of the most effective diss records is a record where you basically just spilling all the facts about your opposition, just constantly exposing.
When it's truth,
and it's true,
and it all hits because you know it's true.
Yeah, and the person that you're telling the diss record on, it hits them. It hurts them because they know it's true also.
Yeah,
you know, in the world, they're gonna know it's true. They're gonna see it's true because all the things we're saying about Esau, our people, it's gonna come to pass. You know, the wickedness of our people and how they're gonna pay for their wickedness is gonna come to pass.
They say truth hurts.
Yeah.
You know, these people are hurt. You know, the elite, they hear it. You know,
and you know,
fucking vocab. He was so hurt by the song. He had to strike to Zaryak's channel. Oh, fucking hoe, man. Yeah, straight up hoe. You was that crushed that you had to send a strike for him to re-upload a video that both of you
both of y'all
partake in.
Yeah, that's how you know. The song cut the hell out of him, man. He hates this song.
That's what the Edomite to do, bro.
Yeah,
you know.
We know we thought it was Edomite, but he's showing that I'm the devil. You know, I'm coming in the spirit of Satan.
Only an antichrist.
Jeremiah 5:14. Wherefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, power of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and they shall devour them. Like,
go ahead, you break it down, bro.
Spoke about that like a diss song.
Look,
when that shit true, and it hit, and it sound good, it's a well delivered song. You gonna be hurt.
What's the number one?
Not like us about.
Not like us. That's modern day. No
Vaseline.
Yeah.
What's the name of the song that everybody used to say, "Oh, you just got ether"?
Yeah.
Oh, ether soul. Yeah.
Because what does Nas say? That ether, that shit that make your soul burn slow.
Yeah.
Everything he was saying when that was
He was just, it was hitting.
It was hitting. Yeah.
They said Jay-Z, even though he bounced back from it, that nigga got, when he heard it, they said he cried. He got emotional. Damn. Shit literally made him tear up.
I got to read. Hebrews 4:12.
Yeah.
For the words of the sorry, what?
No, go ahead.
For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of the soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and the intents of the heart.
You think you got girls now because of your looks? That has to hurt, bro. You know, knowing that you ain't ever had, you were the ugly, known to be ugly rapper on your first album, but all of a sudden now you think you got girls because you're the top, you know, you got the hottest song out. You ain't you need to it'll make you look better. Like shit that really burn and cut the inside of you, cut your intent.
It was true.
This word cuts your intent. That's what vocab is hurt. Yeah. We're cutting down to his whole, calling him Haman. I know it connects with it, and I know it hurts.
Well, intent is what the judge, you know, bases his judgment off of, right? And Yahweh Shem Shai is raising up judge.